Greetings one and all, welcome back to the channel. We are doing part number 109 of my Farming Simulator 22 Debt Recovery Challenge. Pretty much carrying on where we left off from the last episode. If you want to see how that plays out, go back and watch the episode. Up on the screen in just a second will be a bullet list of all the work we completed in that episode, so have a read of that. Make sure you pause the video because it's not up for very long. Other than that, we're getting on with things. Sincerely hopefully, the chaff collection on the new custom field in the western side of the map is underway. It's going to be intriguing to see how he does with this one. I have run the headland, I have run the headland around the difficult parts, I think. I honestly don't know how this is going to play out, so this is a working test. Hopefully he does the job well. I'll be trying to keep an eye on him as we progress, but I have a ton of work to do myself. We have sugarcane to harvest, drop, collect, and move. Unfortunately, we are going to have to dump it on the ground and pick it up, so that's going to take some time. But first things first, our lizard truck. Let's open the side, and look at this. Look at this. It is full to the brim, well not literally to the brim, but as much as it will carry, of furniture. They are all furniture. And if you look here, there's still more. It's still producing. And this is just the furniture. As far as I'm aware, actually, this is the only thing that actually needs picking up. We'll have to do a really quick check on that. I could be wrong. No, there's a couple of pallets here. I know that actually there is some wheat up here that needs picking up. We know that there is a pallet of sugar over at the sugar mill. I don't think there's anything at the tailor's. Nope, tailors is all clear, and quick check of the oil mill, and we're clear there, but we do have a truck in position just in case it wants to drop something. We may actually buy some more of these because they're really handy for moving little bits and pieces around the map really quickly. I think that's going to be the key to this, because I'm shipping all the crates myself now, simply because we'll make more money, because I can decide where to sell them, rather than it just selling to a generic location that I actually have no idea where it goes. So that's the plan. Him up a bit because there's a whole lot of manure in there that needs to be filled. So first things first, we are going to unload all of this furniture. Technically speaking, it is 199,000 litres of furniture, although I'm not certain how you'd measure furniture in a litre. But we will simply just say that it's 50 pallets. I think that is the best way to describe it. We're using the lizard truck. Don't need to use the lizard truck, but it's a really nice truck. I just wish it had better lights. Something like the MAN lights would be fantastic on this truck, where it's got 360 coverage. But it is what it is. It's still a good truck. It still moves really well, and it would be a lot better, obviously, if I could see. We are at 7:30 in the morning, but it is November. We're in winter, so daylight is short. Very short at the moment. So we'll make do. But here we go. How much can we make from 50 pallets of furniture? Just furniture, nothing else. This is going to be really interesting. Total of 443,000. Very nice. That is awesome. That's pretty much a night's production. Biogas, let's have a look at that. Everything is up and working as far as I can tell. The biogas, we still have some usability in it. I'm conscious of the fact we are thundering towards a building, so let's not crash into the building. That would not go down well. We're going to grab that pallet of sugar. Or not. Oh, it would help if I actually turned the autoloader on, wouldn't it? There we go. God. Yeah. Grab that pallet of sugar. Now we're going to head up to the flour mill. So whilst he's driving, the silage is almost gone. Sugar beets cut is almost gone and the straw is whittling down spectacularly. Everything else is empty. We do have some slurry that needs to be picked up. Just a little teeny tiny bit, 179,000 there, 179,000 there, 13,000 there, 9,000 there, and 17,000 there. So just a teeny tiny bit of slurry to pick up, and that is pretty much, I think, all going into biogas. A little top up required there, but nothing drastic. Everything else is off and working exactly as I wanted it to. Even the raisins are doing well. Look at that, all the grapes. We have maxed out our grapes. So our new orchard mod is doing the job brilliantly. And if I'm right, that means the olives should also be pretty much maxed out. Yep, 143,000. So olive oil will be being produced spectacularly now. We need some more sunflowers. We absolutely have to get some more sunflowers. So that means that our cereal should be going really, really well. And it is being stored. That needs some milk. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of butter. Let's set the butter to distributing. And the sugar is set to distributing. We need sugar beets, we need sugar cane, we need sunflowers, we need a lot. Are we going to load? No? Yes? No? Maybe? Possibly? Sometime today? Oh, come on. I don't want to have to do this by hand. It'll take forever. Let's do it by hand. No, let's not do it by hand. Why aren't you auto-loading? There we go. Oh, what's going on there? There we go, all auto-loaded. In fact, we'll unload that. And we'll load it up again because that did not go in cleanly. There, that's better. Right, so this is going to go... Ironically, I think we needed sugar at the bakery, didn't we? Yeah, so sugar and flour. Screw it, we're just going to sell this. So this will be 20 pallets of goods all to go. The sugar will keep for now. We will be producing more because we're collecting sugarcane today. Let's have a quick check on our chappy chap. He's doing well, although he's still in the straight line segment at the moment. My curiosity is on this corner. I got a horrible feeling he's just going to barrel into that building and get stuck. I'm hoping he doesn't, of course, because it would save me a lot of hassle. This is the default AI we're talking about, and they like to crash into things. Turn off the auto mode. Ooh. All the goods gone. Another 66,000. Thank you very much. Put this guy... well, we'll go and pick up the dairy pallets and then stop him back at the furniture. That way, if that's going to produce through the day, then it will pick it up until it's full. Hopefully. Unless it gets jammed again, which I'm hoping it won't. Auto load on. Grab. turn the engine off. He's going well. He's going well. Right then. This is my task for the day. Do I have to unfold this? Do I fold it up? Yeah, I did. I think this is a double row sugar beet. I'm obsessed. Sugarcane harvester, so it does 2 rows at a time, but that's still a ridiculously low amount. This is going to take a long time, even though it's a small field. We're not going to get this done anytime soon. So, format for the day. Let's just make some notes here. Right, so I'm going to throw you guys on pause. Simple as that. I'm going to go around and I'm going to chop up all this sugarcane. Hopefully we can get all this done in one go, really quickly. And then we will bring this little guy, once we've emptied all that manure out of his bucket, all 87,000 litres of it. Actually, move him to another place, thing, manure, pen, bunker, silo. Oh, I know what I mean. No one else does, but I do. Yeah, so all that needs to go into the seeding factory. But once he's empty, he will come along and we will load up all this sugarcane. If we need a trailer, we do have a trailer, so we can load it all up, move it up to the sugar mill, get the sugar up and working again. I think the sugarcane is down. No, it's not working at all. So we'll fill that up. I don't know how full we'll get. It's going to be really interesting to see how much sugarcane actually comes off this field, because this is the first time we're harvesting it. So I'm going to get that done. I will bring you guys back when I'm complete, and then we'll see how the collection goes, and we'll have a quick look at to see how this guy is doing as well, and we'll see how much of a mess he makes of this little field. Other than that, that's pretty much it for the day. Prep up that field, reseed this one into corn for more chaff, and job's a good one. We're done. So yeah, for you guys it'll be blink of an eye. For me, well, it'll probably be daylight by the time we bring you back, so be right back. Right then, how did he do? Well, not too bad. All things considered, not too bad. He missed a little line here. I kind of expected that. And he missed a chunk over there. I'm not quite certain why that one is. We're going to have to inspect that one. We are about to knock into 8 o'clock. The sun is just peeking over the hills. Yeah, almost 800,000 litres of chaff going into the trailer. I'll try and split that evenly so that we can get some silage underway for the day. It's not going to be a lot. Bit of a funny segment at the minute. We're not actually producing that much. When you consider that the last couple of episodes have been hectic as hell, this one is going to be a bit lax. I was expecting a bit more work to do, but never mind. We are slowly getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm going to try and figure out why he left this piece up here, because it's right in the middle of the field. Well, not middle of the field, but it's past the line where I cut, so I don't know why he skipped that. Something made him skip it, and he didn't just skip one. He looks like probably 3 passes he just didn't bother doing. I'm not quite certain why. Well, it's not a huge problem, all things considered. But something's stopping him from doing it. Interestingly, this has just occurred to me. I think this is actually underneath the ground, is where there is a lump of something that stopped me from flattening it out to the base level. So I wonder if that's what it is. That the AI is picking up on whatever obstruction is under there, and it just reads it as something above ground and won't do it. Oh well, it is what it is. One way or another, we got what we needed. And we're done. So this, just a little over 800,000 litres. We are going to try. We're going to try and split it evenly. I'm going to need the truck for this. There's no way I'm getting this trailer set up into the forage harvester. Forage harvesters? The fermenting setup that I built. There's no way we're making it in there with a twisty 360 axle dolly and a bulky forage harvester. So yeah, we're definitely going to need a truck. That's okay. We've got. I know I'm kicking about somewhere. I think where our MAN is. Oh, yes, I can. He's on the milk train, isn't he? Duh. All the pipe away. We ain't going to need him again today. So what we'll do is we'll drop him about there. Because there's our truck. And then this guy can go and have a nice long rest after he's been repaired. We could just keep turning the lights on and off just for fun. So repair. Go. Give it a wash. To bed you go, young man. A hard day's work. Or what, about an hour? Go. Right then, next job. The sugarcane has been almost done. Seems I missed some bits. How did I miss bits? I went over that carefully. According to that, we missed some here. No, we didn't. Oh, there we go. Look, it's registering it on the corners there. I just saw some. Curious. And in here it's saying we missed some as well. Just around here somewhere. Oh well, a curiosity. I'm not going to get too bent out of shape about that. So, let's unhook that one, charge the truck. Next job. Lorry. Our favourite job. Now with this trailer actually it's a real simplistic task. 10,000 slurry out of the base cowshed. About 17,000 out of the first pig shed. Oh, nearly took that header with us. This one will fill it up spectacularly. There will be a ton in here. Look at it go. I'm not even going to attempt to work that one out. Almost 200,000, I think. And we'll take it from here. This goes off to the BGA. And then we've got one more cow shed to unload. And then we'll crack on with the manure. And then the sugar cane. And then we can think about seeding. Actually, no, we can't. We can think about preparation work. We're going to have to lime. We're going to have to plough, fertilise, stone pick. And it pretty much means I'm going to have to do all of this myself. Ironically, for just 2 fields, I've got a lot of work to do. That is okay. It's kind of the point. We're playing a game here. Not playing an idle game. It is an active game. We are going to have to work for our money. I think the next farm I build, though, I'm definitely going to put the BGA a lot closer to the animals. A lot closer. I don't want it off all by itself because it takes forever to get there. Let's make this the heart of the damn farmyard, I think. Well then, I'm going to throw you guys back on pause. I'm going to go and empty the last cow shed of slurry, and then I am going to get on with some field work, gather up that sugar cane, and then I'll bring you guys back and we'll see how much sugar cane we produce from that little teeny tiny field, and then we'll go from there and see what the rest of the episode holds for us. Hopefully we can get all our prep work done and skip into December if we're really lucky. Weather-wise, how are we doing? Here it comes. December's got snow predicted. Interestingly, 24 degrees for December. Holy cow. I think February was showing snow prediction as well, so I am expecting a white winter this year. So we are going to get halted in our tracks when it comes to that. Whoop. Too quick. No, we'll do what we can. If we have to skip a month, we'll skip a month. Nothing we can do about the weather. So yeah, February's looking to be snow. May is going to be very wet. But yeah, next month, definitely looking at snow. But for the rest of today, dry and stupidly warm. So yeah, on to pause, you guys go. I'll bring us back when we had done a little bit of work and we've gotten to the point where we can pick up all that sugar cane. So for you, blink of an eye, me, a lot of work. So we'll be right back. Okie dokie. Sugar cane harvesting has been completed. Went relatively well, all things considered. And the pickup is almost done. We've got this little bit of a row and then one more row. And we're done. The chaff field has been completely worked. It's been stone picked. Not that there was actually any on there. I don't know why there wasn't any on there, but there were no stones on there, even though it was ploughed. It's been fertilised. It's been seeded. It's been limed. The whole works. Ready to go. This is going to give me a little bit left over, and it's not going to pick it up, is it? For reasons I can't explain, this bucket stops at around about 85%. Oh, look at that. Almost perfect. So all our implements have been moved up to here. We've got the lime machine, we've got the fertilizer plough, we've got the stone picker, and we've got our seeder. All sat off the field, just waiting for me to get the hell out of the way. I say me, I'm actually going to be doing this all myself, but you get the idea. Should be able to get all this into the trailer. I don't think there's going to be any issue with it. There we go. We have unloaded all the manure that has been distributed between the orchards and the seed factory. So animals, well, cows in particular, are up to date. The pigs are not up to date. That is the next task. They need feeding. We didn't feed them yesterday, and so far we haven't fed them today, and that is not acceptable. Animals need feeding. So we will go and grab 100,000 litres of pig food and see how far that gets us. Assuming we've got pig food in here, otherwise we've got a little teeny tiny problem. Well, let that fill whilst we examine the sugar cane. So off this one single tiny field, 258,302 litres of sugar cane. That's pretty decent. For a small field like this, that is pretty decent. That is going to go straight to the sugar mill. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that produces loads and loads of sugar and lasts us a few days. Because, you know, that's the only sugar cane field we got. It might be a good idea when we rip out our orchards to implement some smaller sugarcane fields around here. For instance, it would be a really good place for a sugarcane field because it doesn't need to be very big. But if we are going to do that, we definitely want a low loader to move the sugarcane implement around because it's stupid slow. There we go. Sugar mill topped up. This is pretty much the only job the JCB's got for the day. It's ironic really, it's 9:30 in the morning and for the most part we're actually done. I mean, not done of course, because we've got to, I don't know why it's showing that there is crop there. There's not. I've looked. I've gone over it. I've walked over the entire field. There's nothing there. So yeah, we've got to, well, we're going to lime it. We're going to plough it. We're going to fertilise it. Seed it. That won't take long though. It's not a huge field at all. I missed a bit in the field. That's not good. We'll get this field up and working as quickly as we can. Hopefully in December our grape harvest will be ready, and then the vines that we have just spent a significant amount of money placing are going to get ripped out. Go figure. But in my defense, I didn't actually anticipate being able to find a working mod that would allow us to place orchards. We have. We've got two. We could probably get more and make quite a bit of money off it. But that is for consideration at a future date. Okay, so 100,000 pig food. Let's see if we can feed 2 pig pens with 100,000 pig food. I suspect the answer will be yes. There we go, that's one. And that only wanted, what's that, about 27,000, I think that's right. So this one will probably be close to the same. Oh, no, a lot more. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. So piggies all topped up. Oh, missed a bit. Come on. Thank you. So 31,000 litres of pig food into the farm silo. There we go. So pigs fed, chickens fed, sheep fed, I think. I should better check the sheep. Let's check the sheep. They should be okay. Yeah, they've got food. Yeah, they've got food. Yeah, no, that's pigs. And yes, they've got food. The chickens are okay. As are they. The cows are doing really good. We can let that roll down a little bit if we want to. Don't have to, of course. We could top it up right now. But I'm quite okay with it whittling down a little bit because we can always fill it up at a later date. So this guy will go back to the manure drop-off point where he'll be ready to load up the next run, which is already filling. His job for the day is done. My job is not. Lime. Easy one first. This will take seconds thanks to the wonderfully wide pickup. Away we go. Technically you don't need to do this because sugarcane will regrow, but one oversight that they had with this, and it is quite a big one unfortunately, ploughing. If you don't plough and you've got the need to plough turned on, which I have, you will lose yield. And that's not good, because obviously the crop that you grow is less. And I think it's quite significantly less as well. Now, while the sugarcane will regrow if I leave it be, all I'd have to do is fertilise it, and technically you get a decent yield out of it. But if you don't plough it, you will lose yield. As you can see, it needs ploughing. So unfortunately, the only way to cure that is to plough it, which means you remove the crop from the ground. You see the problem? Clearly giants didn't see the problem when they decided that sugarcane would, one, cost an absolute fortune to lay into the ground, and two, would require periodic ploughing. Surely it shouldn't need periodic ploughing. Surely that is one crop that should be exempt from the periodic plough rule, simply because it regrows. And not only does it regrow, it costs a fortune. It will eat a ton of seed to get planted. And I am not joking. That seeder has a capacity of 25,000 seeds. I don't think it's got that in it at the minute, but I am willing to bet most of that, if not all of that, is going to get eaten up by this one teeny tiny field. I may actually record the field being seeded for that reason. So yeah, a bit of an oversight there, but no, I mean, it's nothing major. But it niggles away in my brain. There was no need to turn periodic ploughing requirements on for sugarcane. I don't think it would have hurt to leave that one turned off, make it exempt. I mean, the grass doesn't need periodic ploughing, so why does this? Thankfully, the field is so small that it doesn't take very long to prepare. Well, it's either the field is really small or our implements are way, way, way too big. Or somewhere in between. Oh, not gonna make that. come back with that one little bit. How are we doing? So according to that, there's no stone here. None. There's a little bit of stone at the top end, and then nothing. I don't know what's going on there. Not particularly helpful. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm no fan of the stonework, but I don't quite get why it's not showing up. There we go. So lift that up, fold the implement, turn that off, fold the implement, give it a wash. Its job for the day is done. Back to the farm you go. 2 to go. This little setup is working out really, really well. The fertilizer on the back end, the front running plough with the really big tractor, the class 0 and 5000. It's absolutely fantastic. It handles the job exceptionally well. It's working a lot better since I took the weights off the back end. They were really weighing it down and making it very difficult to turn. I didn't quite realise just how badly it was affecting the turning until I took those weights off. So yeah, not strictly needed. If you're doing something heavy front-ended, then yeah, you probably do need those weights, but for the most part, not a requirement. So again, really wide pickup for the stones. Should make very, very quick work of this. Can't trust the AI to do it, of course. We'll do it ourselves, but again, it travels so quick and it's got such a decent pickup to it. This won't take very long. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Technically, I don't need to do the whole field. I mean, yeah, we have ploughed it, and technically it does need stone picking, but there's no stones on here apart from at the beginning, as you can see. We're just rolling over them now. Other than that, there are no more stones. They're all gone. You can see the numbers not going up. We're just cleaning up the ploughed field, so we could actually run the seeder over this without any trouble, and it won't make the blindest bit of difference. So there we go. Third job done. Stone picking completed. For the month. We'll give him a wash. Back to the farm you go. Back to bed. Tomorrow you'll get a bigger workout. We have a much, much bigger field to accomplish tomorrow. Right then. Last job of the day, of the episode actually. We're going to be calling the episode as soon as we're done with the seeding. We will not be skipping into the next day. We will do that at the start of the next episode. But the last job of the day, seeding sunflower. So we've got 23,689 litres. Let's unfold it. Let's start on the back end so that we are pulling further away from the cell point so that we don't get hooked up anywhere. And let's see how much damage it does to our seed capacity. Rather than tracking the number, because it's quite large, we're at 94%. We've got a 94% amount of seed inside this tank. My prediction, down to 50%. 3, 2, 1, go. That's 80%. That's 67, and we're going to have to do a little bit of an edge here because we didn't quite have the space. I don't want to have a little bit missing. And that's 53%. One more pass, I think we'll do it. I think one more pass will be it. I'm definitely going to surpass my prediction. 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, good lord. Down to 43%, so we started at about 23,000 litres, we're down to 10,000 litres. With 13,000 litres of seed for that teeny tiny little field. I could seed almost a quarter of this entire map with this machine, or any other crop. Maybe not potatoes, but any other crop, and this machine would go all day, all night without trouble, and without too much trouble at all. That teeny, tiny little field has decimated it. That is ridiculous, and I'm going to have to do that every time we need to replace that sugarcane. And this is why I tried to stockpile seeds. Because, yeah, when it comes to things like this, you absolutely need a ton of it. So, there we go. That's pretty much this episode completed. I'm going to top up the seed tank. I'm going to give it a wash. I'm going to pack it away. And that will be the end. We will be ready to skip into the next day. Just putting on. Put him going. Oh, we got it. Absolutely perfect. That was guesswork. I was assuming I was going to miss. Oh. Oh no. We all out of seed? Well, I'll be damned. We're all out of seed. How did we do? 72%. Ah, we can make that work. We need to let the seed build up. We need more seed. That's not good. So yeah, there we go. That is the episode complete. Thank you all very much for joining. Really hope you enjoyed it. Throw us a comment if you feel like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That helps me out a great deal. Other than that, guys, have yourself a fantastic day. And I will catch you all on the next one.